Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys having an amazing day like always. So today I'm going to be doing the highly requested video of labor and delivery story. So I did make a vlog. It was kind of not what I expected to make, to be honest. Like I really didn't want to make it like that, but I feel like in this circumstance it was a fast labor, fast delivery too, and like I didn't have enough time, and my husband was just right next to me, and like it was just not what I expected to be, honestly, being my maybe last baby. I don't know, because I really don't know. So I wanted more content. I wanted more, but you can still watch it. There's definitely a lot of, clips in there that will show you what labor is really like. So I did wrote notes. My phone doesn't want to unlock. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I did wrote notes here in my notes on my phone. Basically everything that put me into labor. I don't know if it really put me into labor, but it helped in some sort of way. December 22nd, I had my membrane sweep, and when they did that, she also checked my dilation, how much dilated I was, and I was only 1 centimeter. On the 22nd through the 24th, I kept losing mucus plug. Just a bunch of mucus plug came out, just a bunch of it. On December 24th, I had my bloody show. Okay. On December 28th, which was my due date, I know I'm kind of going fast. It's just that I want to do this first, and then I'll tell you what I've been through when I left to the hospital. Okay, close the door. He's in the bathroom. On this, where was I? On December 28th, I went to the clinic because obviously I was gonna be induced. Well, actually, you guys probably don't even know this. Probably you guys do if you follow my channel. But on December 28th, I was supposed to be induced. Okay, but it didn't happen. Actually, I was supposed to be induced the next day, 29. Was I? I don't even remember anymore. I'm lost already. I don't know where I was. Like, seriously, every time something happens, I get lost. I don't know where I was at, but I'm gonna start with December 28th. Oh, actually, I'm gonna start with when I was induced. I was supposed to be induced on my due date. Actually, on 29. Actually, I was supposed to be induced on the 29th. Oh, I was supposed to go. Actually, no. I was supposed to go on the 29th at 10 p.m. to get induced. Okay. And anyways, I went to the clinic on the 28th because I didn't go into labor. So, or because I didn't go into labor, and because my induction got canceled from them. It got postponed to a different date because of the holidays. So, on December 28th, I had my, I was 40 weeks. That was my due date. December 28th, it was my due date. So I went to the clinic. I called them, be like, hey, they told me my induction got postponed. I just want to let you guys know. And they said, okay, I want you to come in for an appointment, and I want to check you out just to make sure everything is going okay. So I went to the appointment, and then she checked me, and I was 3 centimeters dilated. She didn't want to do the other membrane sweep though, because she told me since this was my 4th baby, I was gonna go fast. So she didn't want to do the membrane sweep because she knew. She was like, I see a lot of happening here. I'm pretty sure you go into labor. Like, well, she didn't say exactly like that, but she meant it like that. She basically said that there was a lot going on down there. And I was like, well, that's good, because I'm tired. I'm tired of being pregnant. Okay. On December 29, around 11:20 p.m., my water broke. Now, I was in bed, and I was feeling a lot of pressure. And for some reason, I thought I peed myself. Like, I really thought, because I had a lot of pressure down there. And I really thought I peed myself. So I really thought I have peed myself. My husband, I went to the bathroom actually because I thought I peed myself, so I went to the bathroom and I actually did pee, which was the weirdest thing. Like, I actually did pee. TMI. TMI. I actually did went to the bathroom, and then I came back to my bed. It was a little bit wet, but I thought I just peed because it was just a little bit, not that much. I went back to bed, and my husband did notice it. He was like, "Why is it wet right here?" And I was like, I don't know. And it was like further away from where I was sleeping. Like the wetness, it was like a little bit towards his side. So I was like, I don't know, maybe you peed. I don't know. Like, that's what I thought. I really don't know how it got over there. Maybe when I was turning around to get out, because then, you know, I had a big belly. Well, I didn't, but it felt big to me. So after that, pretty much I laid back down. I kind of settled down. I was having a bit cramps, a bit of pressure down there. But I didn't think anything about it because the last couple of days I've been feeling that pressure on and off. So I didn't really think nothing about it. So I went back to bed. I couldn't go to sleep though because my husband was telling me that it was probably my water, just to make sure it was. So I went back to bed actually, and I pretty much lay there. 20 minutes later probably, I felt it again, and I was like, yep, this is my water. And I told him my water broke, and he wasn't asleep yet. He was still awake in his tablet. And I was like, this is my water. I'm pretty sure it is my water because it keeps coming out and it keeps coming out. I got up and there was a bit of blood in my underwear from the water. And I remember this exact same thing happening with my son Abraham, because my water did break with my son Abraham, my second one, also. And so I remember seeing a streak of blood, which was normal. And when your water breaks, you can see a little bit of blood in there. So it's pretty much normal. Well, it's normal to me because it always happened to me like that. I don't know. And yes, we got up. My husband was like panicking kinda, because I was calm, and I told him, just calm down. Like, I'm not gonna have the baby in the next hour. You know, I was like, just calm down. He got all the bags. He put them in the car. He put the car seat in the car. He literally like put everything in the car. Was like rushing me. Like, why are we still here? I was just standing there putting my diaper on because I was leaking still. So I put a diaper on. And then I was just pretty much walking back and forth. I don't even know what the heck I was doing. I was just pretty much laboring at home. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning. But my husband was like, come on, let's go, let's go. So we ended up leaving. He was just nervous, I guess. I don't know what he was thinking. Right now he's working, so I can't really tell him to come in and explain what he was thinking about it. So anyways, we left to the hospital. Yeah, we ringed in. They put me in this room to see if the actual was the water. They tested. It was my waters. And then pretty much I was still at 3 centimeters. Literally like around. It went so fast. At the moment, it was already like maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, they sent me to the other room like around 1 in the morning, like where I was gonna give birth. They took me there like at 1 in the morning. They transferred me. My pains were so strong by then though. Like by 1, they were so strong. I was already 6 centimeters. No, I was not 6 centimeters. I was 6 centimeters like around 3 a.m. in the morning. And pretty much my labor went pretty fast. It was from 11:20-ish that my water broke to 4. At 4 a.m. my baby was born. 4:07 she was born. But it was, I'm trying to like remember right now. So I did not write this down at all. They did put a little bit of Pitocin in me, just because of the infection of the water. They didn't want me to get infected because my water did have, it broke. So they wanted to hurry up the process. Even though I kind of wanted it to be actual, like naturally, everything happening naturally, you know. But it didn't happen like that. Fortunately, I did have Pitocin in there. It was just a little bit though. They just did a little bit. But that kind of triggered my body to hurry up. And it did. And it did. Definitely it did. I felt everything. I did not get an epidural. I did not request it. I never did. Not because of medical reasons or because I could handle the pain, because I really couldn't. At the end of the, like, when it's time to push, I was freaking out. Like, I really couldn't. But I feel like this time around, though, the only difference I feel like this time around, which is my fourth baby, is that I was breathing more. I was taking the contractions like a champ, let me tell you. Experiencing of my other labors. This one was not the easiest ones, but I was mentally prepared for this day. I was, everything was just, I was just ready for this day. You know what I mean? And I was just ready to bring this child into this world. And I was calm in every situation. On all my contractions, I breathe through them. And somebody's crying over there. And I feel like I was doing a great job, basically. Even though nobody told me. I mean, the doctors and nurses did tell me. But I just do it. Nobody has to tell me. I just know. Yeah, so they did Pitocin around 2 in the morning. Escalated quickly. Around 3 in the morning, I was ready 6 centimeters. About an hour later, I was ready at 10. But this is the thing. Around 3:50, they put me down on the. They put me down the bed. Cause I told them, if I can labor like not on the bed, I'll be awesome. I told them, and they were like, yeah, that's not a problem. Here. I was like, yeah, that's not a, they were like, yeah, that's not a problem. We can certainly put you down, and you can walk if you want. If that's what you want, you can walk. So I got down, but I feel like it was the worst thing ever. Like she was telling me, she was pushing on my back, cause I call Calvin. I know he was not doing it, but because I don't know, he was nervous. He was really nervous. He was like nervous to touch me anyway. So this nurse was pushing on my back. I don't remember their names. She was pushing on my back with her thumbs, like in the bottom, like lower back. She was like pushing it. But for some reason, it was not helping. It was hurting me. More than helping me, it was hurting me. And I don't know if it's because of my kidneys problems. But I don't know what it was. It was more hurting me. But she was like, is this helping you? And because I didn't want to sound disrespectful, like, I was like, yeah, it's helping me. But it wasn't really. I mean, it was hurting me the most. But you know what? I feel like it kind of did help because my pain was directed somewhere else than what the contractions were. So I was like, yeah, that helps in some sort of way. That's helping. But that was pretty funny. Oh, baby, you're gonna wake up. So yeah, that's pretty much. And then around 4, I told them, I gotta push, but I don't want to push standing up. So can you put me back in the bed? So I went back in the bed. Here. So I went back in the bed, and the nurse on call, the doctor on call that I was in my clinic, she came in, and she was like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "I'm ready, and it's gonna happen." She came in, and then she said, she's just checked me how many centimeters I was dilated. And to be honest, I don't even know what they told me. I didn't know if I was 10 centimeters, but I was ready to push. Let me tell you, I knew I was ready to push because I knew that feeling, that urge feeling, like going to the bathroom. That feeling is the same feeling I get every time I'm ready to push. So I told her, I'm ready to push, and I don't care how many centimeters I am. I'm ready to push. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that, but like in my brain, I did. But I don't like to sound disrespectful when it comes to giving birth, because honestly they do their job. They help me out a lot, and I'm really appreciative. So I don't try to cuss at them. I've never cussed at any doctor, any nurse, anywhere, because I know they're there to help, and I try to be the most respectful person. Even though I'm in pain, I try to be respectful to everybody. But basically, yes, she came in and she's like, you're almost 10 centimeters. You're like 9.5. I'm like, that's enough for me. Like in my brain, I was like, okay. And I was like, I was in so much pain because of the pushing. I was trying to push, and she told me, "Am I hurting you, the doctor?" And I was like, "No, it's not you. It's just this over here, like this feeling. But it's not you. It's not you. You're fine." And she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put my boots on." And then I was like, the nurse was right next to me. I was like, "Okay." And then the nurse was right next to me, and she went in front of me because I told her I need to push. And I need to push. Like, I really can't wait for her to come back to put her boots on. Like, I really can't wait. I told her. I don't know if I sounded polite or not at this point. Because at this point, I feel like nobody was listening to me. I was really feeling discouraged. Because I didn't feel like they were listening to me. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I've had kids before. I know what the feeling is. I know what is about to happen. And, like, I was kind of discouraged. I was getting kind of like anxious, at this point. And then this nurse came in front of me, and my legs were not even open. Like, my legs were not even on the things. Like, my legs were just like, this is my legs. Let's say this is my right or my right or left. Okay, my legs were literally like this. Like, they were not like this. They were like this. Because they were not open. Like, they were not open. Because I don't know why. But she went in front of me, right? And she said, "Yeah, just push." She told me, "Just push." Like, she understood what I meant. And then like, yeah. Okay. And then like 5 seconds later, it felt, which was good. I hear the doctor coming in, and they're all females. Okay. My doctor was all of them were females. My doctor came in. The doctor came in. It wasn't my doctor. She was just on-call doctor that day. And she came in, which I've seen her before in one of my appointments, I remember. She came in, and she said, she basically spread my legs open. She didn't even put them up there in the thing that you put your feet in, like on. She just pretty much opened me up right there. My legs just like this. She opened my legs up, and she's like, she looked at me. She didn't look at me. She looked down there, and I saw her ass. Like, she was like, "Yep, it's coming. So all the nurses were looking at everything, and I was like, and like, they didn't even tell me to push. Like, you know how they do, push 1, 2, 3, like they count to 10. That didn't happen with me. I literally just pushed. I didn't feel like I pushed. I feel like I was just like, kind of, like, there wasn't really a rhythm. Like, you know what I mean? I just pretty much gave it off. I pushed whenever the heck I wanted to push, or I feel the need to push, So I pushed 2 times maybe, but I feel like my body did most of the work, to be honest. My body did everything basically. But I did push like 2 times, maybe 3. I really don't remember. And then my baby comes out. And there comes Rebecca flying out. No, she didn't fly. She came out. They put her on my chest. They cleaned her. She started crying. I saw Calvin. I still remember this day. It was really, really special. It was really, really special. I saw Calvin's eyes. He was smiling. It was really cute. Yeah, we're super excited to have this little baby. And she's right here next to me. But yeah, oh my god, that's a lot of times. Okay, that is pretty much all my labor and delivery. I try to put details, as much as I can, but I probably missed some stuff. But I probably did. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my labor and delivery. We went home the next day, thank God. She's a healthy baby. She was 7 pounds, 2 ounces, 19 3/4 inches long. Yeah, she was just a perfect baby. She was born 40 weeks and 2 days. Yep. And I want to show you guys her real quick, okay? Just wait.
Look.
Alrighty, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like always, subscribe and God bless. Goodbye.